The era of coupe SUVs has finally come to the budget segment, and we have two new competitors. On one side of the ring is the Tata Curvv. First showcased as a concept car 2 years ago, what you see in pictures is the production-ready ICE model. It will grace our roads from 2nd September onwards, and prices are expected to be in the range of Rs 15 lakh to Rs 20 lakh. Now, on the other side of the ring is the Citroen Basalt Coupe SUV. Launched in India with a starting price of Rs 7.99 lakh introductory at showroom, this is the fourth car from the French automaker under its CQ program for the Indian market. Now, strictly speaking, these two aren't exactly price rivals, but they are what constitutes the new coupe SUV segment, and it's also what you have been searching for. So here goes. Let's start with the Basalt. This is a typical French design with angular lines, large shapes, and a high stance most visible around the wheels. In profile, the silhouette of the vehicle looks more race sedan rather than coupe SUV, while at the rear, the rectangular tail lamps take a different interpretation for the wraparound design. The rear stance is high with a sloping glass house flowing very nicely into the boot door. While Citroen has gone for the sharp lines, Tata has gone for a more muscular stance when you look at it, especially when compared with the Basalt. The headlamps are low set and flank the massive Tata grille, while on the sides, the Curvv stance is higher with more space between the wheels and wheel arches, even though the Tata Curvv in its top spec model, what you see in the pictures, is actually running 18-inch wheels. At the rear, the Curvv has a higher stance when compared to the Basalt and looks busier due to multiple elements like the spoiler and one-piece light bar. The bash plate looks bigger, while the slope roofline seems almost flat, especially when you consider that the whole boot door opens up for access to the space inside. The Citroen Basalt measures in at 4.35 meters with a wheelbase of 2.65 meters. The length is segment standard, but it has the largest wheelbase in the segment among all its rivals. The Tata Curvv measures in at 4.30 meters with a wheelbase of 2.56 meters, putting it in line with the rest of the segment and its competitors, and in some cases even higher than its rivals. In the present at least, these two cars, despite their dimensions, will be ahead of their game simply due to their unique external appearance. Here is how the Tata Curvv and the Basalt stack up not just against each other in terms of dimensions, but also how they compare to the segment competition. We will of course measure the cars across all dimensions when they enter the Carvale garage for a much more detailed review. The expected pricing difference between both cars is most visible in terms of the feature list that they offer on their top spec models. The fully loaded Basalt gets climate control, reverse camera, dual digital screens, wireless phone mirroring, power mirrors, wireless charger, connected car technology, front and rear armrests, split folding rear seats, LED headlamps, and 16-inch alloy wheels. Curvv ups the game significantly. It gets all of these features that we listed for the Basalt, but also gets level 2 ADAS, 360-degree camera, power driver's seat, ventilated front seats, and a power boot opening as a part of the deal. Both cars get 6 airbags, ABS with ABD, traction control program, and ISO fixed child seat mounting points as standard across their respective ranges. On paper, if you look at both the feature list, it seems like there's a huge difference between both cars. But when you consider the pricing and you look at even the base model Tata Curvv versus the fully loaded Basalt, the Tata Curvv still does have a bigger advantage, and that's something down to how the manufacturers have positioned their vehicles individually. The Citroen Basalt is being offered with two petrol engines. The lower spec one is its 1.2 litre NA petrol that produces 80 bhp and 115 Nm of torque and is mated to a 5-speed manual. The other engine on offer is the automaker's 1.2 litre turbo petrol that produces 109 bhp and 190 Nm in manual guise and 109 bhp and 205 Nm in 6-speed auto guise. Tata has really upped its game in the powertrain department. It is offering 3 engine options for the ICE Curvv. The most basic engine is its 1.2 litre Revotron mill producing 118 bhp and 170 Nm, while second in line is its new Hyperion GDI turbo petrol producing 123 bhp and 225 Nm. Finally, there's also a diesel, which is Tata's 1.5 litre unit, producing 116 bhp and 260 Nm. All three engines can be had with a 6-speed manual or a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic. Yes, even the diesel, making it one of the first in the country to have such a setup. Prices for the Citroen Basalt were announced recently with a starting price of Rs 7.99 lakh introductory ex-showroom. Putting it in competition with cars like the Maruti Brezza, Maruti Fronx, Kia Sonet, Hyundai Venue, and of course even that Skoda compact SUV whose name will be announced on 21st August. This is a strategy indicative of Citroen wanting to sell a bigger car in a smaller car segment. Prices for the ICE Tata Curvv will be announced on 2nd September and be expected to be in the region of Rs 15 lakh to Rs 20 lakh. This is Tata's competitor for cars like the Hyundai Creta, Kia Seltos, MG Aster, Volkswagen Tiguan, Maruti Grand Vitara, Toyota Urban Cruiser Hyryder, and of course the Skoda Kushaq. These are two important cars for the Indian market for very different reasons. They both bring a new body style and a new approach to what is already a crowded and very competitive segment. So there you have it, everything you wanted to know about the Citroen Basalt and the Tata Curvv ICE. Have we missed anything? Do let us know in the comment section below. Also, what do you think of the cars? Do let us know about that too in the comment section below. Before we sign off, here's a little reminder. Are you enjoying the content on this channel? Then do hit those like, share and subscribe buttons and also that bell icon to be notified the instant we put out a new video. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.